Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video, guys. The event for Renara is about to launch in a few hours from now, so we're gonna talk about this event, the teams we can actually use, and we're gonna show you know, a strategy to how to clear it really easily. But one of the worst thing we can actually use, so you guys have a better idea how to clear it if you don't have the actual best team to do it, obviously. But before we get into all of that, guys, if you're new to Dragon Champion or if you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code STARCO to get $10 worth of freebies. It helps you and it helped me at the same time. To do so, it's very simple. You go in settings, use promo code, and you enter the word STARCO, and then you're going to be getting $10 worth of freebies, which is always awesome. So if we jump in the team here, there is many teams you can actually use with the Panda. A different setup. You can go with the TMR setup, which is Master Jewel and Phao. With you could bring Ember with them, you could bring Rin with them, you could bring Sheldon with them, or Hilda with them, or you could go with the optimal team, which will actually be Ember, Lake, Rin, Kingly, and Patriarch. All the setups actually have the same leadership, which is Kingly. Kingly is the best Panda leadership, but you can see there is many different setups, and it does not actually matter which setups you're going to be bringing. Only two things that are important: Kingly leadership and Patriarch as healer. Those are the two most important things for this team, and after that you can take any characters on that list, put them in the team, and just go succeed, even without artifacts, because we only have an artifact on actual Patriarch, which does not affect his damage at all. So without artifact, gear 11, you can see you could probably do it at gear 10 because it is pretty easy. Any setups of 3 damage dealer for this event, and it is a GG. It's one of the easiest legendary event out there in my personal opinion. So personally, us, we're gonna be using Kingly lead with Patriarch, Hilda, Phao, and Master Jewel. Why Hilda? Because that's what I'm gonna be using on my real account. This is the same team I have on my real account, which about the same team power. So that's pretty much what I will be able to do on my real account, which is kind of why I want to do it in a video too. So if we take a quick look at the runes here, just so you guys have a good idea how to do it. I did cover most of those characters in the character guides, but if you did not watch them, some of them are actually in the card section up there or up there. I never remember where the camera is ending, but in the top right corner of the screen you can see 4 or 5 videos out there to help you with that, guys. So what we got set up here, we got 2 HP, 4 speed, and Patriarch. Primaries, we have speed, health, and tenacity. If we go with the second one here, we have 4 armor, 2 HP on Kingly. We have armor, health, and tenacity as primary. If we go with Hilda, Hilda is 4 armor setups. We have armor, and tenacity as primaries. Then we have Phao. We have 2 critical rate and 4 damage, critical chance and 4 damage. The primary are speed, critical damage, and damage. And then the last one, we have Master Jewel. Master Jewel is a 6 potency runes because we want to apply that slow. We don't want that slow to miss, so you want very high potency. Is actually the key point of that team. If you use the TMR team, this guy needs to be as built as possible. So primary, we go speed, critical damage, and potency here. And also, not only that, Phao and Master Jewel are really good with the TMR setup, but also Hilda. I know she's not very popular, but Hilda will also reduce turn meter. So you can see gain time for 2 turns and decrease all enemy turn meter by 20%. So it is a very useful. She actually make the TMR team better. So pretty much that is the Panda full TMR setup, guys, which is, in my opinion, the most fun to play and the most free to play friendly setup. So next, guys, we're going to be jumping into the gameplay section. You can see our party power is 106,561. It's not that great, guys. And you're going to see with the fight, you don't actually need that much of a party power. Anything above 90,000 should actually be able to give you the win in this team. You can see 106,000 with, you know, really not the strongest team here. So you're going to see that if we were running with Amber, Rin, Lake, for example, we will not even need with 9,000 party power. We'll clear that in a heartbeat. So it's a very easy fight, to be honest. So what you're gonna hope here is that this girl here, Zentera, is not gonna reset the third ability cooldown on Kira right off the bat. That is what's very important, because if that happens, you are screwed. And you want to kill Kira first because her stealth is really annoying, and she is actually the one with the lowest HP between Kira and her. So she's kind of the target here you want to focus on. Here we're gonna reduce turn meter of everybody with Hilda. So Hilda is gonna get the first taunt. So we're not gonna be taunting with King Leon the first time we can. We're just gonna kill Kira first. Then after that, we are gonna start focusing on the rest. This girl has low HP, so we're gonna, you know, use that shield on her, and then we're gonna try to do some damage. Here we did not succeed in applying the slow to Kira, so the stealth is out there. Now we're gonna deal with the shell on Salvador, which reduced the incoming damage by 90%, so you're pretty much screwed at this point. So at this point, what you're gonna be focusing on is to actually use your buff as much as possible, so since you cannot do damage, you don't actually lose damage by using all your buffs. So we're gonna pop all the buffs, and then after that, once the taunt disappeared or the shell disappeared, if we can kill Salvador before he can apply the stealth, the shell again, that's kind of the objective here. So that is going to be our focus at this point here. We're gonna attempt to kill, well, since this guy is almost dead, if he does not get healed full, we're gonna go back focusing on him once the taunt here disappeared, but Zentera will probably heal him. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna adapt a little bit in this fight pretty much, which is very important. So anyway, we got well, the shell reset, the cooldown, the shell got reset by Zentera here, so we kind of screwed. Again, we gotta wait for somebody to get out of stealth or anything pretty much. And you can see Arturo died. I don't even know what he died from. That was weird. He dies so easily. So now we can actually target this guy again. So we're gonna kill him as fast as possible, and then we can focus on the rest. That is and we cannot focus on the rest because the taunt is back. So you gotta, like you can see here, we gotta restart that. Oh my god, the first try is perfect, and once I start recording, I cannot get anything done. You can see here my party power is only 106,561, guys. There is nothing special about that. A party power above 90,000 it's good enough if you get lucky enough with RNG, you know. Zentera does not reset the cooldown on the skills, the invisible skills or the shell skill. You know, for invisible skills for Kira, and the shell skill for Salvador. If you're lucky enough, you're gonna be able to do that 90,000 power without too much problems, to be honest. So first, we're gonna restart. Oh my god! You can see our party power is only 106,561. Nothing too crazy here, to be honest. And anything above 90,000 should actually be able to actually clear that when you actually get a good run. And by a good run, I mean Zentera will not reduce the cooldown on a a defensive ability or invisibility ability on your team really early, because you want to be able to kill 1 or 2 targets before you know, the mess start going around. Like if Kira gets her stealth in the first turn, you're kind of screwed, because Salvador will have his shell for like 2 turns, and basically the first 2 turns you don't do any damage at all if Kira gets the stealth right at the bat. So that setup can really screw you up if that happens. Hopefully that did not happen this time, so we can actually try to get a good fight. Here the first taunt is actually gonna go to Hira, because we want to reduce the turn meter on everybody here to actually give us a little advantage, and then try to kill her as soon as possible. So now that somebody's dead, Kira's dead, we're gonna try to focus on Kira. We were able to actually slow her, so that give us a little advantage. We're not gonna be able to kill her right now, but that give us a little bit more time to actually damage her. If we actually get a good AoE from Fao, next time we should be able to kill Kira here, which is quite useful actually. So here, while we cannot do damage, we're gonna just do our buff until we can actually do some damage. Next time we get to attack with Fao, if we're lucky enough and we hit Kira, that's gonna be awesome. We did not, so Kira will probably get healed, which is, you know, the big RNG part here that can actually be very annoying, to be honest. But hey, we should be fine. Now, Kira got healed, as you know, we talked about it. We thought that was probably gonna happen, and it did happen. But it is totally fine. Now it's just gonna open that this guy is not gonna die really early. So here we're gonna go back to Kira here. We're gonna try to apply the slow, which did not work, but we should be able to actually finish her, and we're actually gonna use the taunt here, and then finish her, and then we go. Then after that, we're gonna start focusing on Zentera, because she is very annoying with her heals. If we can avoid that, it's very great. And then we get the last 2 DPS, not that hard to kill, while Salvador is slow. That give us a huge advantage to actually finish the rest. And you can see, not a very great team power, and we were pretty much able to handle that without too much problems. But again, you need RNG to be on your side, because if Zentera applied the wrong reduce the cooldown the wrong enemies, you're gonna get screwed by the stealth and stuff like that. So if your slow does not apply and stuff like that, and that can be very annoying. So you're gonna need to have good luck with you, but it's still a very easy fight until you actually get that good RNG run, to be honest. Now we're gonna wait for his shell to actually remove. Sadly, I had to attack with my Master Jewel and I slow him, so that's gonna be very painful to actually get this fight finished pretty much. But as soon as you get to attack again, if we stop removing his bar, I guess I should just stop attacking with Jewel. And that should help us a little bit. I think that's the issue here. So let's do some healing. That's gonna work better for us. There we go. Now we can actually finish the fella. Team ER teams are nice, guys, but sometimes in a situation like that, it can be the bane of your existence, pretty much. And that is pretty much all you kill Renara'S stage 7 with the worst team out there. The worst team is actually a very solid TMR team, so it's actually not a bad team. So if we look at the damage here, you can see the damage mostly comes from your Fao. Fao is going to be the star player of your team, which is why she is so important to have in this team. And the rest of the damage, it doesn't matter. It's to slow the opponents, to reduce their turn meters, and to actually take the damage with both tanks to actually do that. And that is pretty much it, guys. that was Renara Secrets of Immortality Stage 7. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you have any question, comment, feedback, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video to show your support to the channel. Also, make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when I post a new video. Go live with the live stream. We stream Thursday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure to stop by to check out our awesome content. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you all get to actually clear Renara'S stage 7, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.